Hi, it's Kristen and Diane, and we found the perfect biscuits. So what happened was, we were cooking one day, and we tried to find biscuits that we liked. And we tried, and we tried, and we tried, and we tried. And we couldn't find biscuits that we really, really liked. So we happened upon this recipe that we're gonna show you now. It's easy, right?
Very easy.
It's simple, and it appeased me. It appeased you.
It appeased me.
It appeased our husbands.
Yes.
So I have a feeling you guys are going to love it.
And it's so easy. You don't have to cut out the circles. You'll see. It's super, super easy, and they are delicious.
So delicious. So let's jump right into it. One sec. We'll get everything out and show it all to you. So Diane is going to be our demonstrator and show us the way. So what Diane first started with was melting the butter in this 8x8 sheet pan. And now we're gonna jump right into it. So first, you're gonna start with the flour?
Yes.
Okay, so she's gonna take 2.5 cups of flour. And what Diane's doing is getting all the dry ingredients together, right?
Yes.
So this recipe is so easy because you get all the dry ingredients together and basically just put them all together, mix them together with buttermilk, and then plop them into the pan. That's as easy as it gets. Super, super easy, right?
There's the flour.
All right, then we're gonna do 4 teaspoons of baking powder.
4 teaspoons.
Yes, I always get confused with teaspoons and tablespoons. I know, it's probably just me.
4 teaspoons of baking powder.
Baking powder, which I learned, big difference between baking powder and baking soda.
Yes.
They have a huge difference in cooking difference.
Okay.
Now 4 teaspoons of sugar.
4 teaspoons of sugar.
Have to make them sweet.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
4 teaspoons. Now we're gonna do 4 teaspoons of salt.
Whoops.
All right.
4,
Yep, 4.
3, and 4.
All right, so here's where the magic comes in, right? So you're gonna mix that all together. Oh, you could have done it with your hands. Mix it all together. And then we add buttermilk, which Cheyenne taught me a huge trick. You have to tell them the trick with buttermilk.
If you don't have buttermilk, you can take regular milk and add, per 2 cups, add 2 tablespoons of either lemon juice or vinegar. Let it sit for 5 minutes, a little bit, and then it will be substituting for your buttermilk.
That's pretty cool. So we mixed it all up. We're gonna add our buttermilk. We're gonna make a big ball. And sorry for all the noises. We have 5 dogs right now playing in the background.
Another secret with making these biscuits is you only want the flour to come together. You don't over mix it or you'll have really hard biscuits.
We don't want that.
No. So just incorporate it enough so all the dry ingredients are together. It doesn't necessarily have to come in a ball.
It just has to get enough
Just
together.
has to be together. And do not overmix.
Yes, do not overmix your biscuits. I always have that playing in my head.
And it gets a little messy right about now. This is the fun part. Almost like making meatloaf. You get your hands in there.
You get dirty.
And very sticky. Now you take your 8x8 baking dish, and this is what it looks like when it's just incorporated.
All right.
And you're going to put it in, well, I'm actually gonna wet my hand a little with the butter so it doesn't stick as bad. Just dump it in Yeah, it's a mess.
But it's gonna taste so good.
Reminds me of playing in the mud when I was a kid.
You know what? That's okay. Food is supposed to be fun.
Now, you have all that melted butter, and you're going to just push these biscuits to fill the pan. Now, butter's going to come over the top in some areas. Oh, it's going to be so good.
Trust me, in the end, it turns out so delicious. It's just so yummy.
Now, it doesn't look like much, does it? It looks kind of like goopies. But, I'm going to wash my hands quick. And then, instead of the dreaded biscuit circle cutter, we're just going to take
We have a butter knife.
And we're just going to score our biscuit mix.
It's as easy as that.
2 going down, 2 going across. See all that butter just oozing out?
And voila.
Voila. Put it in the oven at, what's the temperature of the
450.
oven? 450 for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
You be the judge when it's golden brown.
And we will be watching because it is just magical.
That's it.
So that's it
See
for
you in
now.
20
Here's
minutes.
the really hard part. We have to wait 25 minutes for these biscuits to cook. And trust us when we tell you, it's gonna smell so good in this house.
Too bad we don't have smeller vision.
Oh, seriously? If you guys could smell how it's gonna smell in this house, you would wanna be here because, oh man, yeah. It's that good. But anyways, that's it for now. We'll see you in 25. Time has come. I think we're ready to take out the biscuits. So do the grand reveal.
Oh my God. It smells so good.
Look at those babies. They are perfect.
And all these bumpy little parts are so crunchy when you eat it. And the
so
inside is
delicious.
so soft and moist. And,
Oh my gosh, delicious. Can't wait to try some.
oh, it smells fantastic.
All right, well, we will have to try some and give our feedback. But for now, what do you think?
I think they look great. I know they smell fantastic.
So,
Just have to wait till they cool a little bit to take one out.
all right, we'll get our feedback shortly.
That's it
Diane
for
with
now.
the biscuit.
Oh my God.
Good?
Oh. Crunchy on the top, buttery. The inside is super, super moist. Perfect.
Let's take a look. Yep, crunchy on the top. It looks crunchy on the bottom too, which I love. Super moist. I say we have a win-win-win here. Good job, friend.
Yeah.
Now for the tasting.
See you later while we eat it.
Bye. That's it for
I'm
now.
going to have a bite of biscuit with some strawberry jam.
I caught her. All right. Well, I finally got to taste them. And oh my gosh, they're so, so good. You guys are going to love these biscuits. They're delicious.
Try it.
So, yeah, so good. And you guys may have to alter the recipe a little bit. We kind of played around with it, put a little more salt, put a little less salt. You pick out what works for you. Do you. We also found that we love jam in it, so we always have jam on it. And last year, Diane had her own homemade jam. Of course she did. So this year we're using Smucker's, but you know, you use what you got. So anyway, enjoy the biscuits, make them, enjoy them, love them, just as we do. And that's it for now.
Bye.